bring in Republican Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana. Sir, good afternoon to you. I want to talk about your home state in a moment, but first on this bill that Chad's describing there. Is $2 trillion the right answer?
We don't know because we can't get the damn thing passed. You know, what Speaker Pelosi and Senator Schumer are doing here is breathtakingly irresponsible, Bill. Now, they're my friends, and I respect them, but they ought to hide their heads in a bag. This bill is going to help people through direct payments and unemployment insurance. It's going to help small business. Yes, it's going to help large corporations. It's not a slush fund because they employ Americans too. It's going to help state and local government. It's going to help our hospitals. When we finish, it'll be somewhere in the range of 1.8 and $2 trillion. Do we know if it will work? No, I think it will, but we've got to pass the bill in order to see if it works.
Yeah, so what Democrats are arguing, Senator, is that it's front-loaded for corporations.
That's nonsense,
Is it?
And they know better. Let me tell you what they're talking about. They're saying there's a $500 billion slush fund. That's nonsense. It's called an exchange stabilization fund. It's going to be administered by the Federal Reserve. They will loan money to all large companies, all comers, if they don't qualify for the small business provisions. They're not grants, they're not bailouts, they're loans. They will be collateralized. In many cases, the federal government will demand stock in the companies. The companies can't use the money for paybacks or to raise executives' pay. And you know why my Democratic friends know all that? Because they helped negotiate it. And then at the last minute, Speaker Pelosi and Senator Schumer decided, well, this would be a good time to hold the American people hostage, and let's try to get the Green New Deal.
Yeah.
They ought to hide their heads in a bag.
Yeah, Senator, does this pass tonight? Does it pass tomorrow? What is your sense?
It ought to pass tonight.
And if it passes in the Senate, how does Nancy Pelosi get the votes on the House side? Because she was running for cover when she came back from California to protect her own caucus, right?
You know what? We would have had this done 2 days ago if it hadn't have been for the Speaker. And if Chuck hadn't given in to her, I'll tell you how she gets it passed in the House. She calls her members together, Republicans and Democrats, explains the bill to them. They know what's in it anyway, and says, put your politics aside. This is for the American people. This is to try, you know, the coronavirus can kill you. Not most of us. 99 out of 100 people will be fine who get it. But the coronavirus can kill you. So can poverty. So can hunger.
Senator, in your home state of Louisiana, we have these numbers from the Department of Health in Louisiana. You've got almost 1,400 cases reported, 46 deaths reported. Louisiana seems to be a growing hotbed. How come?
Well, we're a hot spot. And it started in New Orleans. It's moving into the rest of the state. I think it has a lot to do with Mardi Gras. I think our friends in China were worried about their image more than the world's health, and they sat on this news about the virus for longer than they should have. We held Mardi Gras. People flew in from all over the world. We were in close quarters. One or two had too much to drink and lowered their immune systems, diminished their immune systems, and we got a problem. Now, what we need is a declaration of a major disaster. Our governor's written the president. I just got off the phone with Pat Cipollone, the president's White House counsel. He is checking on it. I'm going to get a call later this afternoon, and I suspect, I hope, if they don't, I'm going to call the president directly.
Okay, Senator,
we'll declare it a disaster.
One last question. Do you have what you need in Louisiana?
We will if we can get declared a major disaster area. Our hospitals are not overwhelmed yet, but we could get there if we don't beef up the resources.
Senator, thank you for your time. We're watching both fronts, as you are
Thanks,
too.
Bill.
John Kennedy, you bet, there on the Hill.